good evening, folks. It's your boy, the G-Flash, with the Datamine video, finally. And I'm with two guests, GDK and Tatiana Master 1.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, apparently they did it again. The update came at reset, so I had to wait a whole day, and after I get home from work to do the video again. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be a thing from now on, but I might have to get used to it if it is. So
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a head scratcher at the moment, but maybe it might not be all too bad, I suppose. But at the moment, it kind of is, depending on the sleep schedule for some of us.
Yep. So, we got a lot to talk about, so let's start with the refines first, and thanks to shoutouts to Phoenix Master 1 for compiling this. And yes, I also have the TLDR version of the refines pulled up as well, so we don't have to spend a lot of time if we don't understand something. So let's start off with legendary Edelgard, who apparently is getting some mixed reviews for some reason, even though it baffles me why, but let's check it out. So, Edelgard had a problem where she doesn't do much with her Amir, and now Amir has been pretty buffed, so let's see what it has. So now Amir has got a grants 3 attack if unit is solo, or if foe initiates combat, inflicts attack defense -6 on the foe. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack and reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Okay, that already is good. And then at start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than 75% or unit is not adjacent or unit solo, inflict another attack and defense -5, deals damage equal 15% of Edelgard's attack, including with AoEs apparently, and grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. Okay, this is actually pretty good. So to recap, oh, and also she has Raging Storm 2, which of course it gives her the extra action when she's solo. And then here's the thing, it also has -5 attack and defense on foe in combat and a guaranteed follow. So the guaranteed follow-up was one thing Edelgard was lacking before, and now she can double, so that's really good. And then she's got the offensive version of no follow-up versus dragon and beast units, because, you know, she is destined to slay all the beasts and dragons because of her monarchy. So to TLDR, she's got attack +3, fall of negation, -11 attack and defense on foe in combat, special cooldown +1 per attack, true damage equal 15% of her attack, and 30% DR on foe's first attack. So I gotta say, this combo right here is actually very good for Edelgard, and it gives her some of the stuff that she absolutely needs up. And now she can be a better Gale Forcer, so she no longer needs to run Heavy Blade, because back in the day, people run Heavy Blade on her. But nowadays, a lot of units are having insanely high attack stat. Just wait till we see Visible 70 attack, then it'll be really hard to top that. And I think giving her the breath effect or the cooldown effect per attack is actually like really good. So that's really good for Edelgard. Now, the reason why I see some people like trashing it is because they're butthurt that Edelgard doesn't have Assault Troop. But I'm like, do you guys really want to trade Attack Res Ideal 4 for Assault Troop? Yeah, I know Assault Troop is hard to get, but I mean, you're gonna have there's gonna be a unit in the normal summoning pool at some time down the road that will have Assault Troop. So then you can try to get that unit. I mean, do you really want to get stuck with Attack Res Solo 3? No, I don't think so. That skill is so outdated for a unit like her, so she needs a better A skill. So that's the perfect time to give her that, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I ain't got no complaints to it.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that I will say is considering the fact that we did get the distance stance with the attack speed solo on the spell Violet, or should I say spell Sothis. I would probably say that later down the road, something's going to come by with a distance stance attack res solo, and people probably going to give that to Edelgard as well. But I mean, considering the fact, depending on the scenario, if you want to give her like armor beacon or whatever, but you know, that's just me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would say Edelgard got a pretty good stuff right here that she can do some better than she has before though. So that's Edelgard. All right, next up we've got a big one right here. Next up we got edgy Alfonse Lif right here. Now Lif was, I think, struggling a lot as a mythic sword unit, but oh boy, this guy got really like stacked. So let's see what he's got. So Sakuma Becker has got, if unit is within 4 spaces of an ally, grants all stats plus 6 to unit, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. But after combat, unit attack deals 20 damage to the nearest ally. Also, if unit special is ready or unit special trigger before or during combat, deals plus 5 true damage, excluding AoE. And when unit deals damage to foe, heals 7 HP to unit during combat. Okay, that's already good. -1 special trigger. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. At start of turn 1, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit. And at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants other all stats with +4 to unit and reduce damage from foes first set by 30% during combat. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely fantastic. So Lif has got +10 to all stats and guaranteed follow-up. Now yeah, he still damages the nearest ally, but that's Lif in a nutshell. He needs to damage others so he can get stronger. That's the power of darkness for you. If his special is ready and trigger, he deals +5 true damage and heals 7 HP in combat. -1 special cooldown, quick impulse plus basically, because the special cooldown got -2 on turn 1, and then 30% DR. So that's his refi in a nutshell, which is super amazing. But let's not forget, his Deadly Balance got an insane buff. And if you need a recap, Deadly Balance Plus has got -5 attack speed and defense and guard on the foe in combat. He gets +1 special cooldown per foe's attack. He neutralizes the damage reduction skills, and he gets special spiral. So he has special spiral 4 built into it. Damn, this guy went from 0 to hero. He's got an absolutely stacked refine and remix. It's incredible. And now he has, instead of time pulse, you don't need that anymore because he's basically got all that going on in his refine. He comes with even Tempest. So now all you need to do is slap on Tempest Seal and he's basically a horse unit. And so, yeah, just let this guy go to town, or if you don't want the chip damage, pair him up with Medius. And yeah. Just watch this guy just hit really hard and just wreck a lot of stuff. And this guy will basically become unkillable if you pair him up with, like, I don't know, Legendary Veil Violet with his, like, grand strategy shenanigans going on. Then yeah, this guy will absolutely become unkillable. It's awesome. I'm really happy.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say Melt Violet?
Yeah, Male Violet.
Grand strategy belongs to Mel Robin.
Oh my gosh, why did it say okay. Sorry, Male Robin, Legendary Male Robin. I mean, if a Male Violet can't do that, then he's gonna be the best, like, tactician ever. Well, he's not a tactician, he's a professor.
Yeah, basically, but still yet, I mean, yeah, he can definitely. I mean, Robin can actually can actually help him out pretty well and stuff. But also at the same time, a female Violet's C skill could also be beneficial to him as well, depending on the circumstance and stuff. Though, honestly, personally to me, I feel like that. You would rather have probably Ymir or probably give if later tonight when the Fell Banner does come, have Fall and Maria next to him as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because I mean, even though that he's got all this stuff going on for him and stuff, there's still quite a bit of units that can still get through him easily. I mean, there's no doubt about it in my mind. So I mean, depending on who you want to support him with and stuff, I would highly suggest, having Ymir to be on the team, or maybe Maria, or any possible means, I would say Augustus. We're getting a lot of more supportive healers and dragons than we can count.
Yup, exactly.
So, but before we do continue, between Lif and Edelgard, who do you think got the beneficial here?
I think it's Lif.
Yeah, I feel like that it's Lif too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Edelgard's pretty decent for Gale Force, but concerned with the massive overhaul that they did for Lif and stuff, I feel like that he can do a lot more better than Edelgard at any given point of view. That being said, between Lif and Thracia, both of them got pretty good remixes overall.
Yeah, they both did.
Now then, the only thing that I will say is, IS, if there's a chance for somebody from IS, here's this video. I'm just gonna say this right now. You mess up my hell girl, you're gonna get a bad personal letter from me.
Oh yeah, don't mess with hell. Absolutely. So yeah, the General of Dead here gets an awesome remix and awesome refine, and he's gonna easily be one of the better mythics. Now, yeah, he's a defensive mythic, and I know some people say they wish he's offensive, but still, he's great. Absolutely. So he's gonna be in so many good. He's gonna be great in so many game modes. You can pair him up with Escape Route, Wings of Mercy Dancers, and just watch him go full horse mode, basically, because you're gonna chip all their HP down. That Escape Route, Wings of Mercy kicks in, and yeah, it'll be nuts, I'll say.
Or basically get some units down into desperation range. So
yep.
I mean, there's some people that there's some units out there that do need to be in desperation range or anything in general. Considering the fact that we got desperation as a seal now, which I mean is kind of beneficial in some regard, but it is what it is.
Yep, exactly. So very happy for my boy Lif. All right, next up we've got is duo Alfonse, and with their Scepter of Love.
No, it's all.
Oh my god, why did it say Alfonse? Okay, sorry, I had a really bored day at work today.
Try to take over for this one.
Yeah, take over.
This is an Echoes unit, so yeah, duo it's gonna just belong to Tati.
Refresh your mind, G. You okay?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Long day vibe. Oh my god. Okay, so this thing it still gives you +3 speed. Let's see. Well, basically it's the same thing, but the refine is the big game changer. Unit initiates combat once in 2 spaces of an ally. Grants all stats plus 40 unit. New choices for bonuses. Excuse me. And new choices effects that bring special cooldown charge plus. Okay, alright. So, I would say right now, I kind of wish they changed the base weapon. And this is fine. I mean, it's alright. It's just like, I was expecting like just a bit better like effects and stuff. Like, yeah, I know it's like the second and ever dual unit that we ever had, but just well, to be fair, there's like a lot better skills out there, and there's like better refines out there than this. But and I'm not talking about legendary mythic heroes at all. I'm not talking about them. But yeah, I can take what I can get from this. I'll definitely get the refine for this. Test it out. Hopefully it'll be alright. It's just like yeah, this is kind of decent. All I can say.
Yeah, so the TLDR for dual Alm is plus 8 to all stats, attack speed, and combat equal 25% of foe's visible defense, and then attack and defense in combat equal 25% of foe's visible resistance, and then dual Alm and full tempo.
Yeah, those three were already on this base weapon like before.
Yeah, the only thing that they changed out of the base weapon is pretty much just giving them the extra +4 stats and the HP condition. Because originally you had to have like a bonus on them in order to get that unit's attack speed, and then inflicted a penalty on the attack and defense.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I have this unit, and I haven't used it in a long time, so I forgot what they had anyway, so this is a refresher
well,
for me.
Well,
yeah, well, there's a lot of people that doesn't use it anymore, considering the fact that we got Duma now. Halloween Duma, hello.
Yeah, bonus double.
But-
I should probably change that.
Yeah, also, you gotta change out the lull attack and speed, because that's just overlapping their dual all effect in the weapon, so yeah, you gotta replace that as well. I mean, bonus doubler, I guess so far is fine on them, if you're on a budget, but B skill, you might need to give them some other stuff.
The B skill, if you watch Phoenix Master's little guides to it, you can give null follow-up or close call 3 to them.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly does kind of help in some regards, depending on... So, I mean, it is an option. I mean, considering the fact that like, depending on how much investment you want to go into, like, we've got some pretty good skills that can make them very speedy and give them quite a lot of attack. Let's also at the same time, let's not forget the fact that they've also got Lunar Flash as a special, and we all know how that was on Legendary Alm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I will say... Yeah, so I will say dual Alm is decent, and they can work with what they have. Their dual button is still good to this day. That dual button aged pretty well.
What's this? It's just a fine line that it's just something that never changes, and it still is.
Yeah, it very much
fine
does
line,
help. I mean, it basically heals up the HP, and it also gives the other allies in the unit itself an attack and speed boost, which honestly really helps out in some regards, especially if you're playing in Tivit's Trial, or if you're playing in like the chain challenges and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one fine line.
Okay, so that's dual Alm. Okay, I'm making sure my brain doesn't short circuit again, because, long story short, I screwed up big time at work the other day, and I almost paid the price for it, but my manager decided to spare me and gave me a big warning and told me to never make that mistake again. So I am so lucky I kept my job, because otherwise I would have been booted. And that, ugh. I don't want to go into it. It was awful, absolutely
okay.
awful.
Okay.
But let's talk about something good and makes me cheer up, and that is this. Oh my god, this next guy, Cormag, and oh boy, this guy. Oh man, he's the biggest talk of the town along with Lif right now because of. Let's see what he's got. He's got Revenger Lance. Oh, I like the name, by the way, because he wants revenge against Walter. -1 special trigger. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +4 to unit during combat. Also, if foe's HP is greater than 75% at start of combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow attack. Okay, that's already really good. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants another all stats +4, neutralizes effect that inflicts special clue chart -X on unit, and reduce damage from foe's attack by 15% of unit's defense. Oh my gosh! Okay, so Cormag has got -1 special cooldown, guaranteed follow-up, +8 to all stats, half tempo, the offensive, and then true flat damage reduction based on 15% of his defense. Damn! So they gave him the horror effect. So that's really good, I gotta say. So now Cormag is gonna be just like Har, excellent physical tank, lance flyer tank right now. So the way you build,
basically the budget flying Brave Dimitri in some people's
budget
work.
flying Brave Dimitri. And the thing is, Cormag's speed is middling, so I'm glad they give him a guaranteed follow-up attack so he can double. And the fact that he's got null guard means that he can trigger bonfire or Ignis that allows him to hit really, really hard. So this is fantastic. So the way you build Cormag is just build him like you build Har. Give him full attack and defense. Just stack up as much attack and defense on him as possible. And you can use that new Garbarian 4 from that, what's her face? Ingrid. From that Rearm Ingrid. Slap that on him, and this guy will be really hard to take down.
Yep, he will be definitely hard to take down, alright.
Oh boy, this is fantastic. I know Cormag fans got really disappointed when he came into the game first because he didn't come with a perk weapon. And his stats are just your typical middling speed, high defense, low resistance, okay attack kind of lance flyer. But oh boy, they completely redeemed him. So this is fantastic. I love this refine. I refined him, Lif, Edelgard right away, and all duo So I'm having fun playing around with them. So yeah, Cormag fans are eating good. And I can't wait to see if I can run into any of the new Cormags now in Arena, possibly, and see if I can take them down.
Oh, good luck doing that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Next up we've got is free. It's a 3-star, 4-star merge project, Valbar. Tati, this is another Echoes unit. You want to do Valbar?
You decide.
It's up to you.
I mean, if you want me to go, then I'll go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do Valbar.
Alright, so his base weapon still the same thing, but just like so. I have a funny story about Valbar. So I was playing Echoes, and when whenever I like try and pick some like whenever I tried to level him up, he always kept missing, and I have no idea what the hell was the problem. Like, I had to bench him.
Ooh.
Like early as like the like fifth map, I had to bench him, and like I had to talk like, why do you keep missing? What's the problem? Is your accuracy that bad? Are your eyes that bad?
Oh,
and
man.
so, yeah, never use Valbar ever again.
Oof.
Okay, so hopefully this will change my mind, and I'll start a new run. So Valbar's Lance. Well, oh boy. That's all I can say. Oh boy. Yeah, it's with some 3 spaces of an ally. Grants attack defense +5 to unit during combat, and also I think it's the same thing as his normal weapon. I'm pretty sure.
No, he came with a Brave Lance.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, they put it on there. They put that on him. His refine, if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is above or equal to 7. Oh my god, 75%. As for our combat, grants attack defense +5, so attack defense +10, if that's possible. Let's see. Grant special cooldown, charge +1 to unit for attack during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. So, looking at this right now, seeing this. So, +10 attack defense in combat, 60% damage reduction versus foes follow-up attacks in enemy phase. Special cooldown +1 per attack, and 7 HP healed after combat. So, okay, so all I can say, this sounds pretty good. I mean, damage reduction always is good. But yeah, overall, just phenomenal for Valbar, and really deserved as well, despite his like slow speed.
Yeah, he could be a better near save unit because he's got more defense than his resistance, though.
He really could be.
Yeah. So yeah, Valbar, you basically just build him like a, tanky near save armor. You want to go the far save route, that's fine, but here's the thing. We need like tier 4 versions of the Slick Fighter and Crafty Fighter, because Vengeful Fighter 4 just overlaps with his refine, because he needs to be double to get that 60% damage reduction, and Vengeful Fighter 4 just has Fall of Negation, so that doesn't work with his refine. And then Special Fighter 4, I mean, that you can do Special Fighter 4, but the problem is you have to run quick repose Sacred Seal because he doesn't have an auto follow up. And I'd rather you not run quick repose seal, because for armor units, their Sacred Seals are pretty important to determine how much they can tank. So at the moment, the only good fighter skill you can run is Slick Fighter and Hardy Fighter, basically. If you want to make him into like a high HP Brave Hector in a way, even though he's nowhere near as Brave Hector, but I mean, he's got a niche for that damage reduction on his second.
Or if you got a gang block, you can give him Quick Repulse 4.
Yeah, you can give him Quick Repulse 4 as well, because he has the breath effect whenever he attacks. So you can do that. So I would say the only good fighter skills, by the way, on him right now are Slick Fighter and Hardy Fighter. And the thing is, Slick Fighter, you had that Degentia manual. If you still haven't used that yet, then you can use it on Valbar. And if you've summoned some Accented Fiorms for some reason, but trust me, I summoned 1 or 2 copies of her off screen once, though. You can give Valbar a Hardy Fighter and run Pavis? I don't know how you say it, though. Run that. And then just, yeah, be a tank, a near-save tank, pretty much. So I would say a solid refine for Valbar, and if you built him up, then, I mean, try this out. You'll probably like it.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will be.
Yep, exactly. Alright, next up we've got is Eyvel. Now, Eyvel, just like Cormag, when she come into the game, a lot of people were really disappointed, and I think caused a big stir because she came with Guard Sword with no perf weapon. So yeah, everyone was up in arms about that, and now she finally got a perf weapon, and it's a pretty good one, I will say. So Free Blade's Edge has, if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75%, grants all stats +4 and inflicts guard on foe per attack. Okay, so she still has the guard sword effect in there, and reduce damage from attacks during combat and area and AoE special by 30%. Oh damn, that's pretty good. And then she gets another all stats +4, deals damage equal 15% of her defense during combat, including when dealing with a special that triggered before combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Okay, so Eyvel has got all stats +8, guard on foe, and gets 30% DR in combat. Now keep in mind, this DR is not speed based or anything based. No, she just gets unconditional 30% DR in combat, like per hit. So that's kind of nuts. And then she gets true damage based on 15% of her defense. I've actually never noticed this, but wow, she's got high defense. She's got base 38. That's pretty high. And then she guaranteed follow-up. Okay, that's good. I wouldn't say she's like really slow, but I mean 35 by today's standard is kind of considered slow. So it's good that she could double. So basically, this refine is trying to make Eyvel into a enemy face tank, basically, so that she could do the guard thing, get her stat, get the in combat 30% DR, and deal true damage based on her defense, and then yeah, just doubles pretty much. So I would say it's a solid refine on Eyvel, and I think Eyvel fans should be pretty, like, satisfied with it, though. I mean, they can build her however they want with her.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have to play it kind of close to what her stats are, because honestly, this entire Free Blade Edge, despite it being okay and stuff, it basically is more on par with her attack and defense more all. So you have to play with her attack and defense stuff, which thankfully we do got the skills that can help her out and stuff. And then probably later down the road we might have some other more skills that will definitely help out. But honestly, and I'm one of those people that basically was wanting Eyvel to actually finally get some use, because I mean I've heard a lot of good things about the game that she came from, and I basically looked her up and stuff and saw what kind of a person she is. And honestly, here lately, like, I've had a +10 version of her for almost about a year now, just waiting for this refine. And honestly, I'm gonna be trying to build her up as best as I can with what I got to see what she can do in arena and stuff.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have attack defense finish there, right, in the game?
Not yet.
Okay, so when that skill comes out, I think that's gonna be perfect on Eyvel.
Yeah, that's one thing that Phoenix Master has put out there and stuff. So
yeah. So yeah, I say yeah, if you're an Eyvel fan, enjoy this and build around and make her like a bulwark tank or whatever. So yep, that's Eyvel. And finally we got the last refine, And that's Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor right here. I'm just kidding, this isn't Ewan McGregor. I mean, because his name is Ewan, I like to call him Obi-Wan Kenobi. By the way, I just started watching The Phantom Menace, and the movie's nowhere near as bad as what everybody said. Yeah, there's a certain character that is very annoying, but Ewan McGregor is amazing in it, by the way. Let's see what Ewan's pupil tome does. I mean, Ewan's a guy who came without a perfect weapon. He came with a serpent tome, which, okay, when serpent tome first came out during the time when there wasn't a lot of bonker skills going on, the serpent tome actually did help out with some units, maybe in like 2018 or 19. But nowadays, the serpent tomes are, they're not good anymore. They're basically just distant defense, the tome, basically. Distant defense 3, mind you. So, let's see what Ewan's got. If unit initiates combat or foe's range equals 2, grants all stats plus 4, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 30, and neutralize units' penalties to attack and res during combat. If units within 3 space of an ally, grants another all stats plus 4, inflicts penalty on foe's attack and res equal 20% of Ewan's res at start of combat, a unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Wow, there's a lot of makes a guaranteed follow-up attacks in this Refine badge. Wow.
Which honestly is understandable. Which, I mean, to be fair, we are getting a lot of units now that are basically getting a lot of more high speed and negate follow-ups and stuff. It's just like, you know, it's about time that they start trying to pick up. Because majority of these units that we've gotten in has pretty much a low speed. That's it. I mean, let's just take a minute at that.
Yeah. So anyway, so Ewan's got +8 to all stats, 30% DR on foe's first stat, attack and red debuff neutralization, which is really good because these are the 2 of his strongest stats. Attack and res penalty of foe in combat equal 20% of his visible res, and then he doubles. So the way you build Ewan is to just stack up attack and res and make his res like high as possible, so that he can deal more like in combat damage on the foe, a debuff on the foe, yeah. And then,
well, thankfully we do got still water, so that does help.
Yep, that skill does this trick. And here's the thing though, that's actually a perfect A slot for him to increase his attack and res. But also, because when his attack and res gets, you know, debuff, because he is gonna be like an attack and res, like Diva Soaker, because of how high he'll get. That's fantastic. That's perfectly fine because he'll just ignore the debuffs. Yeah, Ewan is a better red mage now, has a niche. And then, yeah, so if you're a Ewan fan, have this little kid, like, go ahead and just showing off how cool he is. Oh yeah, make him compete against Rey. Not Rey Palpatine from Star Wars. Although it's kind of ironic, there's a tome guy kid named Rey, and then there's another tome guy named Ewan. That's kind of funny. So have a Ewan show up against Rey. Well, if you build that little kid with the arcane tome, because his old tome is just completely out of date now. See which one faces off better against each other. So that'll be fun. And yeah, that's this Ewan Refine. And that's it. That's all of the 7 units we have for the Refine badge. So I gotta say, this is a really good badge. Everyone got something to play. The best Refine, I will say, is Lif, followed by Cormag, and then I guess Edelgard and Alm are tied, and then Ewan, Valbar, and Eyvel are like tied as well.
Okay, so this is gonna hurt me to say. I agree with you. Lif and Edelgard are definitely top tier. I'd say Eyvel would be behind them, and then behind her would be Cormag and Valbar. Because, like, it was well deserved, to be fair. And then I think Ewan would be next. Because, like, it's a really, really, really better than the Serpent Dome he used to have.
Yeah.
And then it hurts me to say it, but the last place I'd give it to Alm Eyvel. Because, like, their base weapon did not change at all. All they got was just one addition, just still on full tempo. That's it. That's
Okay.
it. So yeah, I could say I'm not happy, but hey, we take it. It's Echoes fans, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Pretty much buy it.
Okay. So.
I ain't got very much to say on that myself. So.
Well, so that's that. Next all we got is the stats of
Also,
the
yeah,
of the
I have
fallen
the
units.
Gee, I have the pins and veins for you.
Huh? Oh,
I have
you
the pins and veins for you.
Oh, you do? Okay. So first off, we got Anankos, and he's got 42, 43, 44. 44? Dang, that's fast.
44?
Yeah, 36, 31. So what's Anankos' boons and veins?
Okay, speed is his super boon. I mean,
Oh, of course.
Right. And surprisingly, attack is his super bane.
Dang. Well, if minus attack master 1 strikes again, then oof. That's gonna sting.
What are you talking about, me? Are you
Yeah,
talking
they
No,
more
no.
like
I'm
Speed
talking about
Master
Phoenix
1.
Master 1.
Okay. Oh.
I know
it's
you're a
difficult.
Master 1 as well, but no, I'm talking. Whenever you hear minus attack Master 1, that's usually directed to Phoenix.
I mean, I can also share the same curse.
But well, I mean, Phoenix shows his on screen a lot, so that's why, you know, people say that.
Oh god, I hope I didn't get that as well.
I'll just have to wait and see, because I mean the banner's coming out tonight, so.
Oh boy.
Yup.
I'm not gonna have time though.
Alright, next up is Crom. I mean, we know his stats, but this is without his stuff equipped. So he's 41, 45, 46. Wow, that's fast. 29, 18. So what's Crom's boons and veins?
He doesn't have any banes, but his one super boon is attack, obviously.
Ooh, okay. Of course, attack. You gotta hit hard.
You know, I think he could be the next Fallen Ike.
Yeah, he could probably be it.
He's
Yeah,
literally the next one.
yeah.
Except he's on a horse.
Whatever. That's still equally good.
Yeah. Okay. So then we got Maria. So Maria's got 37, 44, 45. What is with all these 45 plus speed units? 16 and 35. So what's hers?
Okay, so the rain, it's speed.
Damn. Okay.
And then for Banes, she has 3 of them: HP, attack, and defense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, just a normal healer. Her
Yep.
Status to be fair.
Uh-huh. Alright, and then we got Violet. So 40, 44, 47? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's higher now. 32 and 25. So what's Violet?
Okay, so well, again, her super vein is speed.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Because I mean, she's got the speed. She's got the speed remnant in her weapon.
Oh,
for
speed
Pete's sake.
preempt. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because she's got that, and not to mention, she's also got the attack speed solo disencounter shenanigans. So we're looking at close to somewhere in between 50 to 60 speed here.
Oh
Oh boy.
And her abilities are HP and attack. Wow.
Wow, okay.
And then we got the boy Linus.
Yup, we got Linus right here. He's a morph because this is the Linus where should I just spoil it? What happens to him?
No.
No, okay. Well, go look it up. You'll find out what happened to him. So 46 attack? Damn, that's high. 43, 36, and 20. So what's Linus's stuff?
Okay, he doesn't have any veins, which is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
And his build is, well, there's no surprise. It's speed.
Oh, of
Speed?
course.
Okay, so hold on. So you mean to tell me that this entire felt banner is just based on speed?
I mean, yes, apart from Crom.
We don't
Wow.
talk about Crom. We don't talk about him. Oh God. Okay, well, this is
I'm not
compared to
sure-
the other.
I'll kill you. That's basically what it says right here.
Okay, well, this is. So, in other words, we call this the Speedy Fell Speedy Banner.
Uh-huh.
Right.
All
Now,
right.
Speaking
Now-
of Linus, can we talk about his weapon?
Yup, I have it right here. His weapon is Dead Fang Axe. So it's not of Curse the Basilicos. Okay, it's Dead Fang Axe. So it's plus 3 speed. Okay, so that bumps his speed to 46. And then at start of combat, if unit HP is 25%, grants all stats plus 5, grants all stats plus X to unit, inflicts all stats minus X on foe, X equal current bonus on each of foe stats, and then calculate each stat bonus independently, deals damage equal 10% of his attack, including when dealing damage with a special trigger before combat, and reduce damage on full first set by 40%. What? He has the leg yarn new effect? So basically if Linus fights a foe that's buffed, he I guess like steals their buffs, but like turns their buffs to penalties on themselves. Damn. Okay, that's really good.
Aether Raisin Arena, better watch out.
Yup. And then based on his monstrous high attack stat, he can deal true damage equal 10% of that. And then he has a DR, 40% DR first attack. So, wow, I'm pretty impressed by Linus, I gotta say.
That's it. That is one.
And then
heck of a
And then
monster.
he's got Dragon Fang.
He's got Dragpick,
He's got
Guard
Guard
3,
three.
and Panic
Of course.
Smoke. Okay, he comes with a better skill, Panic Smoke. But I don't think we have a Grail unit that has that before. So
Nope.
that's really good. Why is Imgur saying my pages aren't responsive? It's responding well. I don't get it. Okay. Okay, and then so Linus, amazing unit, and then Violet, her distant attack speed solo has just like I expected, all the melee units gets it. That's right, all the melee units, including dragons, except dragons don't need it because they got distant counter Sacred Seal. And the prerequisite, of course, is distant counter. And then Anonkos' Savvy Fighter 4, of course, is any unit that's an armor class can use Savvy Fighter 4. That includes healers, that's right.
So, what's that?
So, does that mean that we're going to be getting a speedy armored healer soon?
Yup, exactly.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I mean, that just feels weird.
We already have one, like, Isn't Valentine Lissa 1?
No, Valentine Lissa was a like a tanky unit.
Yeah, she was more tanky than she was speed.
Was she?
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been like 1 year. I'll also check to see if it is. I can't remember for the life of me. Where was she?
Okay, so and then of course is
Yeah, of course she was.
Savvy
Yeah, of
Fire
course she
3.
was. She was an armor healer.
Huh?
Yeah, what is an armor healer?
Yeah, she's an armor healer, yeah.
Yeah, so just put on her. Pretty cool.
Yep. So yeah, there you go. That's the that's the skills of Linus and his weapon and inheritance restrictions and all that with Byleth and Anonkos. And here's Linus's art, and it looks really sick, I gotta say. He goes completely berserk. Of course, the ab action, because, you know, ladies like the buff guys. Also, really, a quick thing. Did Reddit's UI just change? Because it looked completely different now. Like, when you, like, click into, like, a post, the UI just changed all of a sudden. So, I guess Reddit is smart enough to finally start updating their website layout and UI, because that's kind of that's kind of smart. Even though I can't stand this platform, it's filled with some of the most degenerate scum of the earth in like certain like groups, though. Well, a lot of them. But I will say the FEH version, well, it is still filled with a lot of scum people on here. At least sometimes they try to be civilized, and I say that in quotes, by the way, because they will sometimes dogpile on, let's just take Edelgard. I guarantee you there are gonna be some Redditors that's gonna dogpile on legendary Edelgard's refi and just say, oh, why didn't you give her -1 special trigger? Oh, why didn't you give her no Gar? Why didn't you give her this and that? And it never ends with these people. So, but yeah, the fact that they try to update their UI on their website is, I'm impressed a little bit. Yeah, so. And with that being said, I think we're done with the data mine. Now, of course, we have that new game mode, Golden Medusa Sneer's Snare coming, which looks like, Smash Bros. 3DS's, adventure mode, or whatever that mode was called, I forgot. It looks like that. Or it looks like a bunch of other mobile games that I've seen done that same format before. So that's coming on the 14th, I believe. So I think a week from now, we'll get that game mode, and we'll see how it goes, though. Maybe Phoenix will make a guide on it once it comes out. So, yeah. And then the banner comes out tonight. And I wish you all good luck summoning. And remember, you can spark 2 times. So if you got your Crom and you couldn't get any of the other 3, and you won one of the other 3, then your second spark is your friend right there. And yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the refines, the fallen units, and yeah, basically that. Also, if you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe. You want to see me do more of these. And with that being said, I will see you all in my possible summoning video. Thank you so much for watching, and it's your boy, the G-Flash, trying to fight darkness.
See ya.
Bye.